Humans should be free to decide what they do with their own bodies, minds and souls. For me, it's a human right to use psychedelics and any other substance really in the world. And drug policy has shown that it's totally non-effective. There's so much money has been put in the war against drugs, and the only thing we have achieved are people who have died. In Mexico now, in Indonesia, more than 3,500 people have been killed just for using substances. And ayahuasca comes out of a very different background. No, it comes out of cultural practices. It's used for particular purposes. But very often it happens that one government sees it as DMT, as something harmful, as a threat to public health, as an epidemic, and puts people in jail for working with these plants or having possession of plants. So I think it's a big mistake, and I think government should really start focusing on providing frameworks for them to be used responsibly and for education. Why is DMT illegal? Why are all the psychedelics illegal? Why is cannabis illegal? Why are many substances illegal? Just the whole drug control system doesn't make sense in the first place. It's not science and scientific evidence is at the basis of prohibition, because if not, the system would look very different. In Western culture, we are very much into substances that alter our consciousness, but in an alert state way. So substances that allow us to function, and then substances that allow us to disconnect. No? We have the benzodiazepines are quite popular, alcohol of course. And I have nothing against these substances. They can be used properly, responsibly. But from the moment you get into other states of consciousness that psychedelics, for example, bring you in, or even when there's this idea of the seek for pleasure or for new thrills, then all of a sudden there's this moral thing around it that this is wrong and that this needs to be repressed. No? But humanity from the beginning is always altered consciousness, and not even just humanity. In the animal kingdom, we see use of psychedelics as well. In Europe, we had a lot of use as well, no? From the mandragora, Amanita muscaria. We have a lot of plants that were used also in the past, but we kind of forget about that work, and we started seeing that. I don't know if it's because of the religious influence, where kind of this was seen as devilish work and was repressed. People were killed who were working with these things. And we've totally alienated from the idea that actually altering consciousness is crucial, for our development.
Ciao, ciao.